right.
No, I never thought when I would this stage of my life I'd be looking at videos of drag queens getting kicked in the arse. Okay, let's have a look at the lads getting kicked in the arse.
Come to the Kino Events House this Thursday for our Saints Seance.
It's going to be a one-of-a-kind party with our pretty faces. Come on.
Oh!
Yeah.
That was like one kick to one and then a kick to the other.
Yeah.
By the same guy?
The same guy, so this fucking guy.
Damn.
And I don't know if anyone's ever been kicked in the hole. I was kicked in the arse as a young man.
Oh, it's painful.
Oh,
on the Cossacks.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you call it.
The cocks, it's a killer, and beyond that, the humiliation that goes with it as well, like being right up the arse.
Yeah. Fuck
so
me, man.
If that was me, I would chase this guy down and I would dance all over his fucking head.
Yeah, I would have paid to see that. You know, a drag queen beat the shit out of a dude.
Yeah, there he is. There, like, look at that. It is very Father Ted, like, isn't it? Where he kicks the bishop in the hole.
Yes,
He's got the arms out and he's enjoying it.
Yeah.
He's been relishing it. Pretty much like how women look now. When I go to Dublin, that's how most women look. Bar that they'd wear. These two guys are wearing less makeup than most of the women in Dublin. They're usually wearing that.
Yeah, women need to stop taking their cues from gay men. You know, it's been going on for decades and it's not working out.
It's not working out. And again, you see, this is the problem with men. Because we are superior, like we do everything better. It's simple. It's not even an argument anymore on all levels. If we could give birth, we'd be better at that as well. But in the world of makeup, the top makeup artists now are men as well, and trannies, because they've had years of experience of how to make a male face look female. So a lot of younger girls, probably 2 generations of girls now, have been getting makeup advice from drag queens. But now, like, you know, women can essentially become, like, you know, go back in time, like become 20, 30 years younger, simply by the application of the makeup that these guys are using. Like, they look like completely different fucking creatures altogether.
Oh, yeah.
It's mental, like, and it's a form of deception. I think it's some law against it, considering men can't look at women now without some law being broken. I think... before any sort of intercourse can take place, you can't have.
You have to remove your makeup. Yeah,
remove your makeup on all your clothes. I want to see what you actually fucking look like.
I remember years ago, some men's rights activist or something. You know, one of those YouTube people made what I think is an excellent point. If you get to show up at a date with all that makeup on, then I get to show up at the date and tell you that I'm a pilot.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing. This is how I am attractive to you, and the way that you're attractive to me is on looks.
Yep. I have it.
At least initially.
Yeah, that's a fair compromise.
Patient in chat said, "Gay men have injured sore arses anyway. He aimed for their wound."
Yeah, there you go. And so I think they were arrested. I read one of the guys was arrested.
Good.
And the guy who was arrested also made a complaint about one of the drag queens for theft because he lost his shoe and his sock when he kicked her in the arse. So, you know, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. But yeah, and I think you would think, given the times and, you know, how tense things are in the culture war, that people wouldn't really give a flying fuck about 2 drag queens being kicked in the hole. But they do, because it's scummy behavior. And it doesn't matter if it's drag queens, if it's 2 homosexuals, 2 Polish people, 2 Europeans, you know, people generally care. Anyone else is like, well, they probably fucking deserved it, you know. It's as simple as that. And we don't need these scummy knackers in the country. And then the conversation turns into, oh, well, it's not just these people who do it. Irish people do it as well. Now, I can't remember the last time that I heard any complaints from the drag community saying that they're being queer bashed on the streets of Dublin. I can't remember the last queer bashing when it happened. I think the last one was a hoax. But this is actual violence, and it's retrograde, and, you know, people on the left may be shocked to surprise when you bring people into the country in terms of their progressive ideology. It's like, 800 years behind the country where they're coming to. So by running up to these guys and kicking them in the hole, to them, it's nothing. They deserve it. They shouldn't be on the fucking street. And this is what the future may hold for Ireland, And I don't think too many people will be pushed that much, Obviously, these guys, they weren't doing anything. They're just standing around in a city centre making a video. If it's a pride parade and you got two guys dressed as dogs and wearing full BDSM gear,
naked, yeah.
If somebody was to run up behind them with a hurley and bash the back of their head in, I don't think people would be too pushed. There will obviously be outrage, but maybe there's a lesson in there for these people who want to push the excesses on us. Like, if only there was some time in history that lets you know what happens when you go too far. And this is a warning shot, so to speak, a shot across the bows for that community that you may want to realize what allyship actually is, and that's your fellow countrymen and women. Probably to their own detriment to allow this state of affairs to exist, not just simply about drag, but about the excesses of it, where it becomes, essentially a celebrated part of the culture that is a small fringe culture to begin with. But just be thankful for where you are, recognise when you've won your battle, and learn to be gracious in victory.
Hey!
There you go. Hey!
I'm recording all of you. Fucking smacked me in the face.
Yeah, so tried to capture image on the camera, and the dude there smacks her in the face.
Right.
No problem.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Thank you.
Hey
Wow.
guys, I'm Lucina.
Yeah, that was a proper fucking slap, like.
Hey guys, I'm Krystal.
We wanted a moment of real talk because we were just assaulted on the street.
Yeah, close your legs there, Krystal. Jesus fucking Christ! Like, no, fucking hell. Lower that down. No, I can't. You'll have to look at. Avert your eyes from Krystal's balls.
After putting off a very successful show and going to take some videos to promote our event this Thursday night.
We were on Unprovoked Street, just filming a little reel when a guy came up behind us and started kicking us. He ran off, then all of the other guys on the street started applauding him and cheering him on.
I went down the street, at which point I hear Krystal scream in panic, and when I turned around, a second separate group of lads had started attacking her.
These guys came up in my face and they were like filming us and laughing at us. I was filming back to get their faces when another guy clocked me across the face with his phone.
Krystal started to bleed quite heavily. Yeah. We grabbed her phone off the ground.
That's not. Sorry, no, that's not heavily bleeding.
No.
Fuck's sake, man! You're starting to lose me here.
Yeah, I've had heavier bleeds, cut myself shaving, like, for fuck's sake.
I should be able to fucking see the wound.
Yeah.
If it was a heavy bleed. No, you were punctured.
Person who did it to her, and we took a friend of ours to come and record this bit for us. We weren't in anyone's way, we weren't agitating anybody, we were just two drag queens having an awful lot of fun together, and unfortunately us existing and enjoying ourselves was an invitation for people to physically assault us.
The most sickening part for me was the men on the street who laughed at us and cheers.
Fucking cheers.
Cheers. There was hundreds.
It wasn't all the men, though. I mean, there was some reactions.
Yeah, and you might ask yourself why. Like, I know it's hard in the moment to, why would people cheer for two drag queens getting kicked in the hole? It's because the whole thing's been politicized. So you no longer are just a drag queen.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, I demonize a tranny. And so it's been pushed down people's throat for God knows how many fucking years that we have to accept everything. We have to accept this. Okay, you have to have access to our children. You need to read children's stories. Why don't you go and read old people fucking stories? Or how about don't read people's stories at all? Like, when did reading stories to children become part of the drag culture? Like, it's a fucking nightclub scene, isn't it? Like, yeah, exactly. Stay away from fucking kids. That just doesn't go for drag queens. It goes for fucking most people. Like, stay away from fucking children, especially if you've any sort of kink or fucking perversion or fetish, whatever you want to classify it as. Stay the fuck away from children. Simple as that. Anyone involved in politics, if you want to spread your politics to children, there's something fucking wrong. Stay away from the children. The children are the property of the parents. That's it. Okay. Primary care of the child is the family. There's a reason that's in our constitution. Doesn't mean that nothing bad can ever happen in the family. But, if any subgroup of society wants access to children, go fuck yourself. If the government wants access to your children, go fuck yourself. Tussla wants access to your children, go fuck yourself. That poor fucking girl from Citywest, guess what happened to her? She's been put back into the care of Tussla. Isn't that great? Like the highest judge in the land goes, you know what we do with this child now? All right, let's put her back into the care of Tussla because it is such a fucking outstanding job of keeping her safe in the first fucking place.